I was listening to one of my Kingdom Hearts vids on your drive, and you learned that Kingdom Hearts considers Alice a Disney princess. She does, and the crazy part is that Ariel is in that game, and they're like, because her world is optional, they're like, Wait, isn't she? Okay, so there is okay. I gotta pause the game. So there also, I appreciate you for stopping in. There is a thing. There's a franchise called the Disney Princesses franchise, right? And these are like if you go into like Target or Toys R Us, you would see like Moana, you would see like Cinderella doll and Cinderella Disney princess line. It's like it's two different things, right? So like Alice is not in the Disney princess lineup. She is not in the Disney princess lineup, and she is considered in Kingdom Hearts a princess of heart, however. So she's like one of the key to the plot. However, you also, the other princesses of heart are Belle, Cinderella, Aurora, Snow White, Jasmine, like people that we think of as Disney princesses. And Ariel is in the game. She is, however, not a princess of heart, which is kind of crazy. And it doesn't even matter, because like it's not the fact that like, oh, Ariel can't be on land with the other princesses. It's because like they all get, spoiler alert for a really old game, kidnapped and put into a pod. So I don't think her form would have mattered, is the thing. Is Pocahontas? No, Pocahontas is not in... I don't think they've ever been a Pocahontas world, and that's probably for the best. I'm like missing one. Okay, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, Jasmine, Alice, Kyrie, Belle. Okay, no, I'm not. Unless I just listed like the same guy like 5 times. Mulan is in Kingdom Hearts 2. She is not a princess of heart. And whatever, that's fine, right? Penelope, I don't think they have... Jake, I do appreciate you appreciating that. I did a little overlay of like, because the best way you can describe the Destiny trio is Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura. But like strictly canon, right? Like Sakura realistically does not... Sakura is kind of like the girl TM of the team. And I love Sakura. I just don't think Kishimoto knows how to write women. Because she's just the girl TM. I mean, she does have a character. She does have a character, but similar to Sakura, Kairi is wasted potential. Kairi's game is a rhythm game. And I love that rhythm game. I put hours into that rhythm game. I love, right, like rhythm games. Kairi, who is a Keyblade master, could have been cool, but her game got her game got shafted in some ways, you know? Like we could have been playing as Kairi as a Keyblade wielder, but we can't because she is canonically sleeping for a whole year. Sakura was wasted potential. Yeah, she truly was. Sakura does way more than Kairi. Valid. Valid. Sakura has some traits later, at least. I consider Hinata the girl TM. That's also fair and valid. That's fair and valid. I think that Sakura, in like the beginning of Shippuden, I had such like hope for Sakura as a character because she had this like character growth over the time skip. And then like she has the fight with Sasori, and then like she just gets demoted to the girl TM, you know? Like, man. You know, she's everything she sets out to do. And the thing is, I feel like Hinata is the girl TM, but she's not like part of like the main three. So in my brain, like I can excuse it, right? Like, is it fair that like of like the Shikamaru, Choji, like that's also like a group that we focus on, and like also gets shafted, and that's on Kishimoto's writing. It's not like so the focus just wasn't on like where she was. I feel like with Hinata, for the most part, the writing, the focus of the story was kind of did not have a lot to do with Hinata. So it's kind of, in my eyes, more okay for Hinata to be the girl TM than it is for Sakura to be the girl TM. If that makes sense. I fear that we have stopped playing Pokemon, and I'm okay with it. No. You forget they made the Kuroko TM, what's her name? Aqua? Aqua does have a character arc, though. She does have, like, character and, like, motivations and feelings and thoughts. She turns evil. You know what I mean? Like, and she turns evil for such valid reasons. Like, I would not consider Aqua the cool girl TM. Namine is definitely the girl TM, but blonde, I would say. Like, she does have plot relevance, but she as a character, I would say, she doesn't have a lot of character, but she is very plot relevant. But she's just the girl, but blonde TM. It's also that she, I assume we're talking about Sakura, was written alongside two of the future strongest ninjas of all time, so she looks bad next to them. It's not only that, but she also just gets like shafted in terms of like teaching. Like, Kakashi is technically supposed to be like, all of their teachers. I understand Kakashi does have a lot of on his plate and also was probably dealing with some PTSD, but like, he as a teacher, in my opinion, kind of failed Sakura. Naruto and Sasuke surpass their mentors halfway through Shippuden. Sakura takes till the end of the story. I mean, they definitely surpassed their masters like during the story. I feel like Sakura surpasses Tsunade like in a time skip. Like in the time skip between Boruto and the end of Shippuden. But I also like have not read like Naruto and everything. I don't know. As someone who's never played Kingdom Hearts, Aqua seems the most interesting, and that you would be correct. I think Aqua, in terms of like, the female characters, is maybe one of the more interesting characters of the original characters, low-key. It's okay, Pokemon's perfect. I didn't realize I had this many like thoughts about Naruto, but like I did watch Naruto like when I was like in middle school and like early high school. I like have thoughts and opinions on Naruto, but I have not revisited those thoughts and opinions since I was like in middle school, early high school. So it's been a hot minute. Namine is like miles less than anyone else in this conversation. It's true. That is true. I'm trying to think. No, Shion does have thoughts and opinions, and she's also relevant. They're like very simple thoughts and opinions, but she does have thoughts and opinions. That might be it. Low-key, that might be it in terms of like... Kingdom Hearts is my Yap break reel. I'm not gonna lie, I think Kakashi low-key kind of failed them all. He high-key did fail all of them. I'm sorry, I'm going back and reading chat. I'm having a hard time. He did fail them all, but he like really tried with Sasuke, and I can understand. He like really tried with Sasuke though. Like he put in a lot of energy into like dealing with Sasuke, and then when that failed, then dealing with Naruto. Like Sakura was like never on the table. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. The video's pretty good though. We made it halfway through on my drive though. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you see the artistry in that video. I had a lot of fun like preparing that slideshow. And I honestly, in terms of the Kingdom Hearts slideshow, I've been having a lot of fun with talking about the plot and everything. It's just taking a while for this next one. Wait, I thought this was supposed to be Pokemon. It is. I just need a break because it's kicking my ass and it hurts me. I enjoy Naruto a lot. I mostly just like the end. The end got really confusing for me, low-key. The end got very confusing for me. Like, I would not be able to explain to you what happens after they defeat Obito in the war. I would argue that he failed Sasuke and delegated the rest. I mean, like, okay, like in that I get like, I mean, he did fail Sasuke. He did fail. He ultimately failed all of them. Like you guys are right. Like, but he tried with like I don't know. Like, I have like a really hard time like right because I think Kakashi is like a very sympathetic character. Like he. Like I think that therapy would do everybody really well, but I think Kakashi especially because I think like especially with like Sasuke, it's definitely a situation where Kakashi kind of saw his younger self in him in some ways, right? But like, and then like, I don't know. I just think it's I don't know. I just think that like Sakura got ultimate buffer kid. You know what I mean? Like the buffer kid in school who always got like shafted in terms of like school like seating arrangements. That's like definitely what Sakura was to Team 7. And it's like, you know, like she got so shafted. Like, I think that she could have thrived in a non-traumatic way if she were put on a different team. Even if she were put, if she and Hinata were switched, I think that Sakura could have thrived. I don't mind a Boruto spoiler. I don't mind because I only watched a few episodes. I watched one episode where it was Jurassic Park, but Sakura and Sasuke. And I was like, how are we here? And I only say that because I was watching some YouTube video and they were like showing clips from Boruto while like someone else was talking over and talking about Boruto and Naruto and like that and like their opinions on like the franchise, I suppose is what you would call it now. And I was like seeing this clip of dinosaurs and I was like, what's happening? So I went to go watch it. I also have a personally hot take. I think Sasuke is a really well-written character mostly, and he gets overhated. I think Sasuke in Naruto, and like the first part of Naruto, is very well written, and I think he kind of just falls off. And I like him, like I think he's dislikable in this first half, but I think he's like really. I just don't. He falls off of the horse somewhere in Shippuden from my last recollection of watching it, which has now been over 10 years ago. But like, and in my opinion, he has not. He just doesn't get back up on the horse. But I would like to hear your take on this, Renzi. Maybe next time someone does a presentation sharing stream, I will repay the favor and teach you Warhammer lore. See, I'm saying I think people need to be explaining game lore in like slideshow night format. Like, Zero has been I know they explained Fortnite lore in like a slideshow format. I got explained the Omega fight from Monster Hunter Wilds in slideshow format, courtesy of Entity, and I think it works and it's funny. What do you mean Sarada's mom isn't Sakura? What? I can rant for a minute, but it's my own take, of course. No. Listen, we're taking a break from Pokemon. I need to hear the hot take because I like talking about it in a nice little format here. Also, hi Cram. We're theoretically we're listening to Pokemon background and talking about other things that are completely unrelated, such as Naruto and Kingdom Hearts. I'm crashing out. You taught Wisp the entirety of Horror Series Day in the last presentation stream? Oh, nice. I don't think I know what that is. But that's very Pog Drake. Taking a break from the crash out to otherwise crash out. I'm here for it. But it's like, I feel like with crashing out about Kingdom Hearts and Naruto, I don't know, like, it's not like, it's like different. I don't know. It doesn't make me want to, like, I don't need to, like, close the game and walk away. Or, like, shut down the conversation and walk away. I'm able to have, like, a normal conversation and still, like, have heated opinions. But, like, you know, I don't know, it's different. It's the deep Warhammer lore. Oh, I see. Okay, I need to see this. Naruto feels Sasuke is actually more chill than people remember. He protects Naruto and trains with him early on. He's edgy in the first few episodes. That kind of slows down during the Land of Waves, and I assume there's more to come. But yeah, no, I agree. I think, like, again, I think in part 1, Sasuke has a personality for sure, but, like, I don't, like, dislike it when he's on the screen. I'm not like, get this guy out of here, you know? Dick Chat lists via Taman Proxy? Huh? And it spawned the term Taman Demons? What? Listen, Entity, we don't have to point at the part where I blundered really hard and got confused on which war game was played. But also, hi, Sally. Hey, I'm new here. Welcome in Eternal Joy. We are listening to Pokemon and talking about Naruto and slideshows. We got severely distracted. Yeah, I only dislike Sasuke and Shippuden. Everyone nearly died to his Kirin for no reason. Yeah, and I just feel like in Shippuden, like in the war arc, when you get to see everybody who like has died in like the previous chapters, it's like nice. And then like Sasuke's like, well, what if I brought back Orochimaru? And it's like, I don't know. Like I'm confusing shit, but like I don't know. I just feel like it was like whenever it panned back to Sasuke, I'm like, I don't know. I feel nothing. And I think it also does not help the fact that I do not remember what happens post Obito fight. Like I kind of know what happens, Infinite Tsukiyomi, whatever. But like Infinite Tsukiyomi, then Kaguya somehow is related. Something about kind of reincarnation, but like not really. And then they both lose an arm, I guess. Like, I don't know. I've all been lurky and watching, but now I'm hungry and can talk for a bit. Yeah, I hope that you eat well, first of all. But I appreciate you. I've not watched Naruto in like 12 years or something. My brain is too small to recall what happened even in the slightest. In terms of well-developed takes, at least. Honestly, same though. But like I can't even like really remember what happened. Like I do one fight that I think was cool, and the anime should not have taken so much time. Is I feel like the fight with the the people who kidnapped Sasuke at the end of Naruto, and then they come back, they like get reanimated in the war, and like Shikamaru and everyone, they gotten like better with age, so they kind of like beat them, like, and it's like kind of like whatever. Like I liked that it showed like physical progress. Like we know that these people have gotten stronger, but it kind of puts everything into perspective, especially towards like the end of the series, you know. Imagine your brother kills your whole family, then you feel totally helpless, then he comes back later and ignores you for your stronger friend, destroys your mind, just leaves. Okay, true. Like, Itachi did do some very fucked up shit too, specifically. Sasuke. It was kind of fucked up. But, like, Like I don't know. It's definitely a situation where like all of the adults failed Sasuke, right? I just feel like I don't know. I just like don't find the story after he leaves the village compelling enough, right? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. And then it's just like I don't know. It feels like he's like fucking off and like doing like kind of whatever the fuck he wants. He forms his own team, and it's like I don't care like what's happening to him though. I think like ultimately, right? Like I remember like, even in the anime, low key, I would like kind of skip through the Sasuke bits because it was like I don't care, you know. And I think that's kind of like maybe like now as an adult is kind of like what how I could best verbalize it. The pain fight's actually one thing that I actually remember. The pain fight was iconic though. I feel. Like I remember being like sad during that fight because of the flashback. Yeah, and like and the thing is though that I think is really that I think is more interesting about um sorry, the thing that I think is more interesting about Sasuke is that if like god, it's a movie. It's one of the movies that I only it's like one of the only movies that I enjoyed low key. The like the alternate universe movie. Like I think that is like the most interesting place they took Sasuke's character. Like I think that universe is much more interesting for Sasuke's character to see how he would have grown up if the massacre hadn't happened than like the reality than canon timeline. But that's just kind of me. He gets a lot of grace from being young. Yeah, yeah. If Sasuke stayed in Konoha and trained with Kakashi, Loki, I think he would have been significantly weaker. Not justifying his actions, of course, but just kind of looking into why he would do it since he was so tunnel vision on power. No, and I think that like I think like Sasuke's motivations are clear, right? Like I think we can all agree that like the actions were not morally correct, but like I can put my I can theoretically put myself in Sasuke's shoes and understand that line of thinking, right? Because especially like when you're young, like the idea of delayed gratification sucks ass. And then the idea of delayed gratification with severe PTSD sucks even more ass. Like, I can understand. I too made poor decisions when I was 14 and I had a lot less trauma. No, exactly. Both he and Kakashi developed Chidori variants alone for no reason. He was able to copy one thing from Lee, but his stamina had stamina issues so much to learn. It's right there for him to learn Kakashi did. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely agree that if he wanted power with zero delayed gratification, like Orochimaru is the answer. It's just not the morally correct answer. And like I don't know, I just didn't find his teammates that he like picks up, names of most of whom are escaping me. I feel like I'll be real, guys. I don't think we're going back to Pokemon. I just want to talk about Naruto now. I'm gonna change the category. But we can still listen. We can still listen to oh, did it not take? We can still listen to the sounds in the background. We're just gonna be large now. Actually, no, we're gonna switch back fully, actually, so I can at least exit this and turn the switch off. Well, turn the switch, like, rest the switch, whatever. Sorry, I was, for those of y'all who are just joining, first of all, hi, welcome in. Second of all, I was crashing out really bad with Pokemon. I was struggling. Okay. I was informed that there's that there is Naruto here, but I will refrain from stating any opinions because I will write an essay in chat. You know what? I am open to the conversation. I'm open to your opinions, though. I'm open to your opinion because I know that you have thoughts and opinions. I don't know if I know any of your thoughts and opinions on Naruto besides the fact that you like watched it and you enjoyed it enough to like talk about it. Which is to say, functionally, that's like nothing. Um, Also, hi, Mr. Pally. We're just yapping. Opinions? You can't have those on the internet. No, real and valid. I have caught zero of the Pokemon Crash Out. I've already and immediately derailed stream. That's true, but also, no, I literally, like, I was crashing out about the DLC so hard. So bad. It's this DLC might be crushing my soul. Oh no, there is. I am struggling to follow some of these threads. I have 200k plus analytical character study fanfic focused specifically on foiling Kakashi and Sasuke. I could literally write multiple novels. Um, I so firmly believe that. I so firmly believe. I believe what you're saying for fully, Wisp. Um, this just. Oh my god. The chat's moving so fast in a way that I'm not used to, and I'm struggling. I'm trying to keep up. Um, as someone who's currently playing Silk Song, I understand the feeling of a game crushing your soul. Real, real. Finishing? No, we're yapping about Naruto now. A game filtered by Actu Man. I have yet to try Silk Song, and I do intend to try it. I fear that it might crush my spirit also. But yeah, I don't know. I remember when I was young, I really hated Sasuke. But now as an adult, I feel like I don't hate him as much as I did. I just like I don't hate him as much as I did, but like that being said, like the Sasuke focused like episodes, I think I would still skip in Shippuden. And like what? Okay, can someone who knows Naruto better than me? Can someone walk me through why Sasuke revives Orochimaru, and then someone who knows Boruto walk me through why everyone seems to be chill with Orochimaru now? Like, because he made a big stink about killing Orochimaru, but that's clearly was like a power thing, right? That was a test thing for him, right? At least according to like what I remember. But like one, I don't remember why he like revives Orochimaru, because if killing Orochimaru is for the purpose of power, I feel like in Sasuke's mindset, there is no point into reviving some dude who has now served his purpose to you and is generally a menace to everybody, right? Like Orochimaru's goal was to take over Sasuke's body. So why would you bring that like element back into the fold, right? That doesn't make sense to me. Unless I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm just confused, you know. And then in Boruto, post Naruto, like the times post that time skip, everyone just seems Like, hey, he's just a chill, old, quirky dude. Like, everyone seems chill with him, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't. I need someone to hold my hand and walk me through it like I'm 5, because I don't get it. He was just a kid, and I feel like he gets away with more hate than he should, but he also made a lot of capital D decisions. Yeah. And, like, as an adult, I can understand that. Orochimaru's goal was getting a new body, not Sasuke specific. Sasuke just had the uh just had the perfect vessel that he could take over. Yeah, and I remember that, right? Because I feel like I remember why he chose Sasuke. And it's because of Sharingan, and like he could get like it was worth it. But like I just don't understand, why do we bring him back? Was that just a Kishimoto being like, ha ha ha, or was like I need to understand, why was he brought back? I love the idea of what if Sasuke stayed as well. Like I think that I don't know. I think for sure it would have made a more boring story. So like I'm on board with the idea that he leaves. I just I don't know. Maybe there wasn't any other. Orochimaru was the only one who had to revive. Okay, okay, that makes that at least does make that makes sense. Why did Sasuke want to revive Hokages? I feel like at some point, and Sasuke needed him to call in the Hokages as backup against the zombies. Okay, so he was okay. So they get rid of the zombies, right? And I think part of this is happening. Um, I actually think Sasuke wanted to destroy the leaf as a valid crash out. No, I agree. And I think the way that they destroyed, or the way that they showed how like fucked up like the Leaf Village was like when he was like a young child, and like how it operated at the time, like it gives credence to his like want to destroy the village. Besides the fact of just being like, I'm an edgy teen, and I think the extreme is the answer. You know what I mean? Like I think that I don't think it was the right answer. I don't think committing terrorism is the answer. I don't think, but like, I don't know. Like, oh man, Sasuke wanted answers too, and only by reviving Hokage could he get the answer. Okay, this makes sense now. This makes sense. I just forgot I knew that they revived Hokages. I because I remember like Minato and Naruto were like at some point fought together during the war, and it was like, oh wow, father and son, never again. This is so sad. But like I don't remember like how that came about. Like this part of the story is definitely like more blurred for me. I also just like tuned out whenever Sasuke was on stream or on screen for uh when I was watching the anime. And then when I was reading the manga, because I got tired of waiting for the anime to catch up, I just skimmed some of the Sasuke parts. So it really explains why I'm like, I don't understand. Because I don't read fights really well, if that makes sense. Like when I'm reading manga, like I don't read fights very well. It doesn't make sense to my brain. Um, I cannot explain to you like what happens in between Kaguya, the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, and then them losing an arm after that fight. Like I don't understand. Yeah, once he was satisfied with the answer, he brought him into the fray, and that's when he decided, instead of destroying Konoha, he wanted to be Hokage to radically overhaul the village. I do remember the panel of Sasuke being like, I wish to be Hokage, and me being like, me who is not really reading carefully, being like, what happened? What happened? Where? Bro went from I'm going to murder the Hokage at the 5 Kage summit to I want to be Hokage, and I'm not sure what that timeline is. But no, that makes more sense now. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I literally cried laughing. I know. I remember taking a screenshot of that and sending it to a friend at the time, being like, "Girl, what happened?"
What happened?
Exactly. Doing that. I mean, that's it though. Kaguya and then Naruto Sasuke. And then they both lose an arm. I mean, yeah, but like, why do they fight again? Like I understand blah 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 symbolism, but like I don't remember like the in universes of it being like, oh, it's go time now. He's my worstie. I think I need to start using the term worstie. Like honestly, I think Manny from Legends ZA is my worstie. Yeah, that's the part where I stopped defending him. Everything up to the I want to be Hokage line. Oh, just because. Oh, I'm allowed that. It's fine. Because that's. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess it's two very traumatized teenagers who went through a war that could not have possibly lasted years. I don't know. I don't know. I just remember by the time that like the war happened, I was so much more invested in like Shikamaru's storyline than like Sasuke. Sasuke wanted to destroy the ninja system like completely. This is kind of ringing a bell now. Because then because like Naruto wanted to work within this, right? It's the last time I touched Naruto, like the last time I touched Naruto media in like that's not Baruto episodes. It was 2014. It's been a hot minute. I remember, and I have not really touched it since. I just sat on my thoughts for a very long time in silence because like I lived in like such. I grew up in like such an extremely like white area, and like on top of like so like there kind of wasn't a safe space like at school for like being open about enjoying anime, right? Like I so like I just sat on these opinions. I just sat on these opinions. It also didn't help that like my school also was very white to the point where like I'm Asian American, but like there was like two black kids in the school and like three Asian Americans. I was one of them, right? Like it was a very undiverse school, so I just didn't have a safe space, man. You want to become like the villain to unite all of the ninja world against him to prevent wars in countries from and creating lasting peace. Okay, this is making more sense. Basically, you want to become the Demon King. I fucking hate the third. The third is a damn bum, and I will forever slander him. Valid, valid. And Naruto's like, babe, seriously, you really don't have to do all that. We can just rebuild everything together. I You know what I would kill for? Do you know what I would appreciate? On like the topic of slideshow nights, I would love Naruto, but as presented in by Wispin in slideshow. I think that would be such like a fun experience as an observer. I know it's a lot of work, but like I would live for that slideshow. Like I mean, we would get like we can get like rants about it, like you know what I mean? Like it would be so pog. I'm here for free 99 Wisp. um I blame the third for everything that he like Danzo got away with. Honestly, the shit that like Danzo got away with was like so it was like so cartoonishly evil and fucked up. Like yeah, the third's kind of the worst. I do remember like It's kind of crazy, like how sad they made his funeral though. Hey, here's and can you watch over our son? We basically saved the village. Hey, here's and can you keep my little brother safe? That's all I ask. I bet, then does fucking nothing. And not only does he do fucking nothing, he just like he says, okay, well, one, no one's allowed to talk about the fox spirit, but we can certainly ostracize this like 7-year-old kid. Um, Also, I'm not gonna do anything about it. Oh, the kid's eating ramen again. That's the kid's eating ramen's famously not particularly nutritious. Mm. Here, here's an allowance, I guess. Mm. Like, come on, bitch. Throws Naruto in a room and gives him $100 worth of ramen and rent money, then locks the door. Truly. Also, don't forget letting a child grow up alone with rotting food. Honestly, like, like I understand, right? That like part of this is like coming from like a premise of like not being sure where the story is gonna go in like 10 years, right? So you need something for a premise, but it still sucks. Like from a character standpoint, not like a not from like a writing standpoint. Writing standpoint, it's fine, but like it's just like man, like this man sucks, And keeping him separated from all the people who could have loved him. People might figure it out. He's connected to me. Okay, and have you seen the kid? No, honestly, real. Because I remember when I first started watching Naruto, I was talking to my friend about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, have you figured out who the fourth is?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Okay," and then like didn't give me like any leeway, and then like talking, and then like watching like the show later and being like, "No, the family resemblance is strong. Like the family resemblance is strong. He this." Mm-hmm. 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 Like people should have put two and two together so much faster. That's crazy. Dude, give Naruto an appointed guardian. Same for Sasuke. Treat Naruto like the hero that his parents would have wanted. 99% of problems solved right there. True, truly. Can we talk about how based Iruka is? Naruto would have just gone berserk if he had gone berserk and died if not for him. No, honestly, true. Like, I don't know, man. Like, is there no government? I'm not saying that the answer is foster care, right? But like, this does bring up the question, though. Like, does the Leaf Village simply not have like an orphanage, foster care? Question mark. Like, because they truly just let like Naruto like run free. Like, I don't know, man. Kakashi being so quiet when he finds out his sensei's kid's been drinking sour milk and living alone for like 12 years. Like, should Kakashi have checked in sooner? But like, dude, even Kakashi, who let a 5-year-old make getting like, no, yeah, yeah. I feel like there is an orphanage, but Naruto and Sasuke and Kabuto came out of it. Oh, okay. So for some reason, I don't know why, but like I thought like because like how there are like other villages though, right? Like in this, like I always thought that like the orphanage that like Kabuto came out of wasn't in the Hidden Leaf. It was like in like the country, but like not in the city, right? Like it's like saying like, oh yeah, there's a fire department like 5 cities away. Like, and that's like what it is like in my brain, right? Where it's like, well, like surely this city has like an orphanage. But I mean it doesn't. But also, again, I'm so willing to be wrong in this. I don't have like stances. I'm just like a little bit confused. I'm being educated. because I feel like also it's like I remember looking. I mean, also part of this, right, is that we don't get a lot of shots of like we get very specific shots of the Leaf Village because a lot of Naruto takes place like not necessarily inside of the Leaf. We're not getting like an overview of the village, like. But like I don't know. I just remember from the anime, it didn't look like it was in the Leaf Village, but it probably was in the Leaf Village. Oh man. Here's a notes. All the context still didn't do shit. Iruka was someone whose parents died in to the Nine Tails, so that doesn't give him the right to hate. But Iruka would be valid to not really want to interact much with Naruto. He gets past his own pain and hatred and shows Naruto some compassion. Iruka is Naruto's real dad on God. No, no, real. And it's like, no, yeah, real, like real, valid. I have no other thoughts to add to that. That's I think the correct take on Iruka. Because make a point of putting Kabuto in charge of the first orphanage in Konoha after the war, which pissed me off. We have official maps now because of the games. We have official maps now because of the games. Crazy. Wait. Okay. So they put Kabuto in charge of the orphanage that happened after like the war that in the main Naruto timeline. Like Naruto, like post Naruto and Sasuke losing an arm war, right? Okay, so then Wispin, here's my question. Slash anybody in chat. Okay, like what? Okay, then here's my question. So Naruto, in terms of like anime, right? It's like Orochimaru is the antagonist, and then it kind of shifts more to like the Akatsuki is the antagonist, right? Why are we chill with Kabuto and Orochimaru now? like, why are we just chill with them? Because like from what I've seen of post the war, well, clearly they're chill with like putting like Kabuto in charge of dealing with like orphaned children, which is confusing and it's stupid. But like they also were like mighty chill with like I watched Boruto like episode 1, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just stop by Orochimaru. It's like what you isn't he specifically a criminal? Like isn't he specifically a criminal wanted for like something for doing like forbidden jutsu? Like isn't I don't know, man. I'm so confused. I'm confused because he's not like like the only reason why Orochimaru got eliminated was because of Sasuke, right? If Sasuke did not defect, Orochimaru would still be like at large and a problem. Like I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Literally, I don't fucking know. It's always made me so mad that Sasuke gets consequences and got banished, but they didn't. They got welcomed back with open arms, it seems, and that's kind of crazy and it's stupid because Orochimaru is just a silly little guy now. It's pretty dumb. No, that's pretty dumb. Like, why is Sasuke punished and Orochimaru and Kabuto aren't, and are, dare I say, Kabuto gets to retire and Sasuke gets kicked out? No, that's so stupid. Really stupid. No, you don't understand. He's goofy and silly now, so it's fine, TM. They they kind of put him under house arrest and surveyed, but sure. No, but like I don't know, man. Like Orochimaru did the Konoha Crush, and he like I'm not saying that like the third is a good person or necessarily a good leader, but he did like kind of eliminate the leader of the village and brought back 3 of the Hokages against their well, he tried to bring back all 3 of the Hokages against their will, and it was only successful in bringing back 2, but like I feel like from what I recall, like, all I'm saying is that there are usually repercussions for eliminating the leader, eliminating a leader like that, and the human experimentation with Harashirama itself. Yeah, like I think that we can all agree, right? That Sasuke also tried to eliminate the acting Hokage, right? Wasn't successful like Orochimaru was, but still, comparable crimes. That is crazy that Orochimaru just gets to vibe and then do nothing because I guess he like brought back the Hokages for the war, but only did so because like Sasuke revived it. I don't know. I say this as an Orochimaru fan, he's my favorite. Why is he just allowed to fight? See, that's the thing that I didn't really understand. I got confused as to why he got revived, and now I understand why he got revived, and now I'm confused about why everyone's just chill with him. And glad to know that we're all on the same page about it was just decided that he was just a chill old man dude now. Maybe Orochimaru killed the third, but to be fair, he brought him back. To be fair, though, Orochimaru wouldn't have to bring the third back if he didn't kill him. But yeah, no, Danzo deserved to die. I agree that Danzo deserved to die. I feel like one of the images, like the imagery from Naruto that has existed in the back of my brain since watching this episode was like his arm, like the Sharingan arm. I distinctly remember looking at that and being like, "Wow, that's crazy," and very disturbing, and I hate that. Like, mm. What are the thoughts here on Obito? I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Okay, so Obito gets crushed. He gets basically left for dead. He also assumes he's gonna dead and gives his like eye to Kakashi. And then this is the part that I get a little bit confused on with hindsight. Um, he gets got by like a dying Madara Uchiha who's still alive? Question mark? Vaguely? Like I just get confused how he kind of comes back. That's kind of more my my questions are so basic at this point because like I think for him it's like he's an adult. He is fully responsible for his actions in a way that like young Sasuke is not, if that makes sense. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of rough. Basically, Madara was hooked up to the Zetsu God tree and grooms Obito into becoming a new Madara to continue the legacy of hatred. I do remember him being like groomed to becoming the new legacy of hatred, right? Because like, eventually, like obviously, Obito goes around calling himself Madara. And he and Zetsu set it up so Obito would see Kakashi kill him. I mean, more his character. I mean, more character wise and less moral wise. I think what he did was fucked. I think, like, I don't know. I think it's. I haven't thought about Obito in such a hot minute because I just get so confused. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like. Mm, I I think I have to sit on Obito now that I'm reminded of what happened like Ant. He didn't want to live in a world where that was true. He wanted to live in a fantasy. That makes sense considering that he ultimately he Infinite Tsukiyomi. He wanted to bring everyone else into it with him and end everyone's suffering. Yeah. I think I've learned to like him more as a character. I I think that he definitely poses like Okay, I think I get so distracted by the fact, right? Because we get this like whole Kaguya founders bullshit going on right at the end of Naruto, and I get so distracted because like I think the fight against Madara, right? Or against Obito, and like revealing that he is Obito and that like this is who he's become is so fascinating. And then he kind of comes around, right, as he's dying. Of like, oh no, like I fucked up, I was wrong, and now everyone's still he dies, but everyone is still like left to clean up the mess of Entails question mark? And that being like it's not very like shonen anime, but I think if that were like kind of like that fight happens and then it's like Sasuke versus Naruto bullshit, like and then they both lose an arm, like I think that would like it feels cleaner in my brain. Mostly because I did not understand and still do not understand, especially with more years having passed and me not trying to understand with the whole Kaguya fight. Cause like I don't know, it was like because I remember reading and be like, oh man, this now I know she's somehow related to like the Zetsu bullshit, but like I'm okay with leaving the Zetsu bullshit to just like that's the way that things are. I don't need the magic explained to me. Like because like I don't know. I think like narratively, he's just like he is a fascinating character like narratively from what I remember. Even just like the story of being like I immediately lost my train of thought. That's crazy. One of my favorite things uh is unironically Takenojutsu, Naruto, the enemies who bring up some sort of argument to Naruto. No, I agree. I think those make the fights more interesting. I'm not a big like fights person, but like I did think that the way that they figured out how to fight Madara was so cool. Like the way that they like figured out with Kakashi Sharingan, like I thought it was just like it was a cool payoff because I feel like we know early on in Naruto that Kakashi has the Sharingan, and then we figure out later that the Sharingan has some other power, like during like when they are trying to like, rescue Gara question mark from Akatsuki question mark, and then kind of nothing else comes of it. So it's kind of cool. It's kind I like how it comes back and is eventually relevant again. Yes, that's just some way the enemies are bringing up more sort of arguments to Naruto, and he has to find a way to win the fight, not just physically but ideologically. Obito did that well. Yeah, I did like that those parts of the fights. I'll be real. I also love that when Naruto, who is seen as stupid and unintelligent, is low-key extremely emotionally intelligent and compassionate and brilliant at debate. He's so much smarter than anyone gives me credit for. No, I agree. I always like that aspect of Naruto. That I liked I liked that. Meanwhile, Kaguya just go burr and want chakra raw. I yeah yeah. I guess that would make sense why it just didn't land with me because it was like it was midi-chlorians but Naruto in my brain. I love dumb or not book smart characters who have extreme levels of empathy and emotional intelligence. I think Luffy can do that well. Not I don't know why I said Luffy weird. I think Luffy can do that well, not the same level as Naruto though. I'm not a One Piece watcher, so I'll take your word for it. I'm a fan of that, and I'm also a fan of like the other extreme of like the Shikamaru like fights, if that makes sense, where where he's like not particularly powerful, but he has to use his wits. There's something about that like itches my brain in just the right way. It like, oh, I like that. I like that. All right, I'm getting hungry and a little bit tired. I think that we should probably find someone to raid TM, but it was fun to like straight up yap about Naruto and about literally anything else that wasn't playing the goddamn game because that game, I'll be real, guys. Okay, in terms of the future of Pokemon, I might be just blasting through the Pokemon off stream now because I don't know if my fragile brain can handle it. TM. Like, I think it's good. We're still gonna be playing it every once in a while, but like, I'm not gonna beholden myself to grinding it on stream. Such it physically hurts me. It hurts my soul. It is crushing my soul in a way that a game should not crush your soul. Guys, do you know who's live? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yes. Because we never, okay, so we never get to raid into her. Okay. So I at least don't need to find a raid target. Let's go pop off. If you want me to feel like you got it. Yeah. And I feel like I've been like, in my brain, like Pokemon has been like the stream game recently. And like, I don't know, this DLC is killing my spirit, man. It's killing my spirit. So, okay. Some announcements, TM. I may or may not be live on Wednesday. It really depends on where I am with packing, TM. If you wish to know updates that aren't via Twitch, because Twitch is finicky, you can join our Discord. Here's the link. Yeah, and you get to all the pings you have to opt into. I will basically never at everyone or at here ping, because it's I personally hate it. I like to choose which notifications I get to you. Any announcements from me besides that? No. I mean, like, I don't leave until Friday. However, I am going somewhere that is more north than the sun, TM. I'm going somewhere where it snows and freezes. So this does mean that I have to look for clothes that can be layered and clothes that can be theoretically warm eventually. I live on the sun, so it's I just have to dig for those a little bit more. So it really depends on where I am with packing. My friend who I'm visiting was like, "Yeah, no, it's cold here," and she's also from the sun. She's like, "You need to bring layers and a puffer and all these other things." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you. I did need this list because I don't know what else to bring besides more specific than just warm clothes." Don't fall into the snowbanks. I've been told there's no money. Thank you, Stelly. All right, let's raid Mito, one of the Monster Hunter girlies. TM. Yeah, it's right out.